Hey guys, this is Greg coming to you with another episode of Greg's Bonsai, and today we're going to be showcasing something new on the channel. This is a Magnolia tree grown from seed. It's about half a year old now, give or take. I was starting it in the end of the winter and spring, and just kind of seeing if it would grow from seed. I had a couple seeds that I was able to pick up off the ground when I was down at Mount Vernon. I had the privilege of being at a wedding down there, and we got to tour the estates. And these guys were actually, all the seeds were starting to get on the ground this last fall, and I was able to just kind of procure some, store them over the winter. And then I ended up taking the seeds, which amazingly preserved really well during the winter. I kind of just had them sitting in a cup out in the garage. I took the berry part off the seed, put them in some water, and here we go. Out of 3 seeds, I had this one guy pop up. So I'm hoping that this guy continues to grow. It's looking pretty strong here so far. I will probably be putting it in a bigger pot, like a #1 pot. In the spring, I'll probably transplant it and put it in another pot just to up-pot it, because right now it's looking pretty good. I didn't look at the root stone here. Let's see. I don't see anything coming out of the bottom, so looking pretty good on growth so far, staying in the container, which is good. We have a nice sign of green here, and a little smattering of yellow on this newer leaf coming out. And we do have some growth still happening down here. So even though we're in September, we're in the beginning of September here, still seeing some growth here on this Magnolia, and we probably still will for a little bit before I have to put it in storage. I'll be storing it in the shed for the winter just to kind of overwinter it. I'm interested to see what these leaves look like as we get into the fall. Not sure if they turn or not. I haven't done a whole lot of research on magnolias in that case, but I do know that I'm going to have to get this guy inside soon once the frost starts hitting out here. But this is just kind of new. Like I said, I started this in the winter, so we're about 5-6 months of growth here. Once it started popping up in the spring, I'd have to go back and see if I documented when this guy actually popped up out of the ground from seed. I did kind of wait a while. I just kind of set it in the garage underneath some grow lights with my other stuff that I was growing, and came out one day and boom, I had a little bit of a sprout. But we have a nice size, we'll start down here on the trunk, have a nice size trunk so far. We can put my finger here as kind of, comparison. And we're about maybe 1.5 to 2 inches tall right now on the full trunk up to the tip top there. If we count the leaves, we're a little bit bigger than that. We're probably about 5 inches, 6 inches. But doing really well, withstanding the wind, which is great. Has a low center of gravity, so it hasn't been falling over or anything like that. But the leaves, you can even see here, compared to my hand, are pretty big. So we'll give this a couple years of growth and up-potting and just kind of thickening out that trunk and going from there. I haven't really looked up a whole lot of magnolias being bonsaied. I'm interested to look at them, research them. If you guys have done that, please let me know how it's been working out for you. I do love seeing the flowers on these guys and the fruit come out of it. It was really cool to see in person on a mature tree that's a couple hundred, maybe years old. So if you like what you saw here, make sure to hit that like button down below. It really does help me on my YouTube algorithm for the channel. And if you really like what you saw, please make sure to hit subscribe and that bell. And this is just the beginning of this Magnolia tree. Still has the original leaves down here, at least one of them, which is kind of funny to kind of see. And if you know, any questions, comments, concerns about this, please make sure to let me know down below in the comments section. I try to get back to as many comments as I can. Been a little busy this summer, so just trying to get back in here and document what I can before the winter comes in and the fall, just so I can kind of get a nice baseline of some of these plants. So again, this is my Magnolia from seed. We're in the beginning of September, and there comes the wind. So until next time, guys, this is Greg from Greg's Bonsai. Take care, and we'll see you guys next time.